What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to The Last of Us. We have some Fireflies to attend to. Now, given everything that I talked about at the end of the last episode, we're certainly not going to be handing Ellie over to these people. About to have some crispy Fireflies here, actually. Yeah, I don't believe them. On various counts. 1, I don't believe this miracle cure of theirs works. 2, I don't believe they'd use it for good means. And 3, we're certainly not gonna let a bunch of ragtag wannabe militiamen execute our adopted daughter just on a whim, without her consent. Now, if they had asked Ellie, this would have been a different conversation.
No!
But they didn't. They decided to just take her and do what they wanted. I'm not a fan of that. These militiamen are about to find out just how much of a fan I am not of that. Again, if they had asked, would have potentially been a different conversation. They didn't, and they wouldn't. They just want to take.
He's not here. Let's keep searching! I've got him! Move up! He's empty. Go get him!
Not as empty as you think, actually. You are welcome to come on in, though.
Don't let him get away!
What do we have? 1 over there on the left. 2 in the back.
Pay for that!
Yeah, this is the end of this. Don't believe them, don't trust them. They went back on all their other words. I have no reason to believe at all that this doctor is anything more than a charlatan. And you could say, even if it's like only a 10% chance of curing humanity, you would take it. And I would agree, if Ellie consented. If Ellie said, "Yup, I want it. I want the surgery. I want to take this chance. I came all this way. I'm willing to lay it all on the line," then I would say, go ahead. Do the surgery. It's what she wants. They didn't ask. They didn't care. They just they want what they want to do. And they don't care who they heard to do it.
Stay alert.
They might not care, but I do. And our adopted daughter won't be dying without a say.
Come on down there. You hear what I... Shit. He's over here!
We didn't get her through all these clickers just to let her die now.
It's 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. I just finished speaking with... more like yelling at our head surgeon. Apparently there's no way to extricate the parasite without eliminating the host. Fancy way of saying we gotta kill the fucking kid. And now they're asking for my go-ahead. The tests just keep getting harder and harder, don't they? I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And I just want this to end. So be it. It's 5:30 p.m.
No, not so be it.
April 28th. I just finished speaking with...
Easy for her to sit there and talk about how hard of a decision it is as she decides, for a young girl, that she doesn't get to live anymore. And not only doesn't get to live anymore, doesn't get a say in how she doesn't live anymore. My heart doesn't bleed for Marlene. She can talk about how hard of a task it is and how it all just keeps getting harder, but at the end of the day, this is all cleared up and made very simple. You ask. You wake Ellie up from her little coma from almost drowning, and you say, look, Ellie, here's the deal. Since you've been gone, we learned some things. We have a really hard decision to make. We think we can cure cordyceps, but it comes at a price. And it's a price we can't force from you, so ultimately it's your decision. What would you like to do? And knowing what we know about Ellie, especially since she literally just said to us on the way here that no matter what, it all has to mean something. I'm pretty confident that she would make the choice that Marlene wants her to make anyway. So why not just ask? Hell, even if it wouldn't have mattered, even if your stance on this is that even if Ellie says no, we're still doing that, then okay, that's your stance, but at least pretend to be a good person and ask, right? Like, so you don't want her to have a say. Okay, sure. Well, at least pretend. At least pretend to have some morality and ask her. Give her the chance to do it by choice. And then if you want to just go ahead, at least you can make the argument that they asked. But they didn't even do that. They're not even gonna wake her up. They're just gonna take it from her. Cut her brain out. Hope it synthesizes some miracle cure that's unproven and untested, and just hope for the best, huh? And they can use it to blackmail and murder concessions out of Fedra. That is a lot of soldiers. That is a lot of Fedra. Well, not Fedra. Fireflies. Even though they're all the same thing ultimately. Yeah. The lamp is the real MVP of this whole game. That lantern is the best Firefly in circulation.
He's still there?
He's not here. Fuck my back.
Fucker!
Don't lose him! Okay, go.
Got it!
Open up. Get back.
Now keep in mind that none of this had to be the case. They didn't need to do any of this. They didn't need to march Joel out of there with none of his gear. They didn't need to decide that Ellie doesn't get a say in her own destiny and in her own life. Marlene didn't have to order her troops to not give us our supplies. None of this had to happen. They chose for it to happen. Just want you all to keep all that in mind as we go. That this is on her. And on them. Here's pediatrics.
That should buy me some time.
Pediatrics is where they're holding her, so.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her.
I'm gonna
This
need
is
you to
our
put that
future. Think
down.
of all the lives we'll save.
Oh, a relay.
No! You fucking animal!
Carrie, shut the hell up.
Agreed. You should be quiet now.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Oh, shit.
He's tearing your door, pediatric. Get up here now.
Shit.
What's over here?
I'm getting you out of here, girl. I got you.
Cover the exit.
I got you. Come on. Damn it, which way?
I know where to go. Go around to the other side!
We're okay. We're okay.
Last chance. Drop her. Now! I got him on my flight.
I said get back!
Fire! Hey, stop!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want.
You wouldn't know, you didn't ask.
And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here.
Kill a 14-year-old girl without
She
consent.
won't feel anything.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the Fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
I agree.
Well, looks like we're walking.
Nothing we haven't done before.
Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now watch your head going through.
Here. Got it.
Oh. Feeling my age now.
You are getting on in years, Joel.
Don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked her. I know she'd have liked you.
I bet I would have.
Oh. down there.
Good looking place.
Just a little bit further now.
Lots of woods for game, water for power. They have a great setup.
Shit. There. I got you. Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston, back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
Belle,
to
but
me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
Zero hesitation on that. And that is the game. Now, in terms of my final thoughts here, I have always maintained and will continue to do so, even having played again, that Joel did not do anything wrong. Joel made the decision that every father, and hopefully most people in that position, would make given the circumstances. The reneging on the deal, the fact that they just told him to get the fuck out without any supplies, without any equipment, under death threat, the fact that they kept Ellie unconscious, we're just gonna smoke her and kill her without asking consent or permission. The only thing I find dubious about Joel's decisions in the back end of the game is lying. Lying about it right there, especially the very last scene. That one seems to me that he didn't need to lie. I think he could have explained everything. I think maybe she would have been mad for a while, but like he said, you find reasons to keep on surviving. And I think they would have. Now, as for Marlene and the Fireflies, I kinda said it all before, but I don't think they would give out the cure for good means. I think they'd ransom it. I think they'd force Fedra into surrendering. I think they'd execute all the people who did surrender. And then I think they'd take control of the QZs for themselves. You're not gonna convince the warlords and the raiders out in the Badlands to put down the guns. You're not gonna convince the leaders of those groups to put down the crown. You can still be torn to shreds by the infected, even if you do cure the infected not being able to bite you to turn you. You can still be ripped to shreds. So it doesn't fix the world mystically. And again, I'm not even sure it would work. We're expected to believe that is a 100% guarantee, right? That she'll just fix the world with some miracle vaccine that some doctor in a shithole hospital says he can do. I'm not even sure they have the equipment or the know-how to do that. And again, if you want to split hairs about the doctor that we shot in both legs, he picked up the weapon. We just wanted Ellie. He picked up the weapon. He wanted to die for it. He made that a fight, not us. That is also on him. The only thing that was in our control there is not getting shoved out into the wilds to die with no weapons and no food. Even Marlene herself, right at the end, she's like, you know that's what she would want. No, that's what you think she would want. You would know what she actually wanted if you deemed it worthy or necessary to ask. Of course you didn't, because you know what you want, but you can't impose what you want on somebody else's life. One of the things I believe in the most of everything is individual freedom. Freedom to choose your own destiny, your own fate, your own whatever. That's all on you. You can't impose your demands on other people. And that's exactly what Marlene was trying to do. Marlene needed her fight to be worth it. She needed all the people she lost, all the people that she had killed along the way to mean something. She needed it all to matter. And so she was just gonna rip out Ellie's brain without asking or talking to the girl, because hey ho, right? You gotta remember that when Ellie signed up to do this in Boston, Marlene didn't tell her she would die to do it. Ellie clearly had zero intention of dying. She said it herself, after we're done here, I'll go wherever you want. Ellie thought she was coming out of that alive, and she went unconscious, thinking she was coming out of that alive. Marlene was gonna take that from her. I disagree. She doesn't get to take that from Ellie, and Joel has lost enough. They can go back to Jackson and live out the rest of their days. Thank God they never made a second game, right? Yeah. I think Joel made the right choice there ultimately with all factors involved. There are other ways it could have gone for Joel to not have to make that decision, and that would be a different conversation, but given the Fireflies' actions, I don't think Joel made a mistake there. I think he made the right call. Now, all that being said, that is the end of The Last of Us, and honestly, I still love this game. I think the show holds up very well, so I would not only recommend you play this game, I would also recommend you watch the TV show if you never have. It's pretty one-to-one. Very good. Too bad there'll never be a second season, because of course they never made a second game. Yeah, I would highly recommend the game, and I would highly recommend the TV show. They are both very good pieces of storytelling with very good, competent characters and great world building. And a phenomenal soundtrack. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the series too. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment, subscribe. If you're feeling particularly generous, you want to help out and support the cause, of course, as always, there will be a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more. Take care everybody, have an amazing day.